Local MPPs were in Niagara Falls Friday, where the Standing Committee on Finance and Economic Affairs were meeting. NDP and Conservative members took time to comment on a CBC News story from earlier in the week that put the spotlight on healthcare in the region.
Well, I think the message to the government is clear that we have a crisis in long-term care in Niagara, in particular in Niagara Falls. And when you do the history around it, we've had no beds for 5 years. New beds for long-term care in Niagara Falls. And as we see that, we see the effects that it's having on our wait times in our hospital, where you go to the emergency, you're waiting, as we just see with the CBC report, you're waiting 40 hours to get in. And some of the problem is to get a room in our hospital, we have seniors that need long-term care or home care in some cases, but there's no beds. There's nowhere for them to go. So they're staying in our hospital for 6, 7, 8, maybe even as long as a year, taking up a bed at a higher cost to the medical system, by the way. It's cost $500, $600, depending who you talk to have somebody that should be in a long-term care facility. So I'm saying to the government, no, we don't want to wait. We need these long-term beds. We need them now, and we need, I think we need a different type of funding as well on how they're going to get built. But we're saying there's a crisis in long-term care. I think in Niagara, I think in my riding, it's 434, 438 in that area that need a long-term bed today. That's your mom, that's your grandmother, you know, your friend, your neighbor that is suffering because they don't have a bed to go to get the proper care that not only they deserve, but it should be automatic in Ontario. So how do you fix it? You continue to educate people, let the government know that there is a crisis, let the government know that there is solutions, and I just gave a solution: build more long-term care beds, invest more money into home care, get the people that are taking up our beds in our hospital to get rid of what we call hallway medicine. In some cases, hallway medicine, or they're having, you know, they're in the washrooms, or in boardrooms, or everywhere in the emergency area. So here's the solution. You build the long-term care facilities now. You allow the people that are staying in our hospitals currently that should be in long-term home care and invest those dollars, and then helps alleviate our hallway medicine that is, as you saw in that report, the CBC report, is not only here in our hospital, but it's hospitals right across the province of Ontario.
Both the NDPs and Conservatives agreed that Liberal inaction helped create the problem, but that was all they agreed on. Local NDP members pointed to the lack of new long-term beds since the Conservatives took power, while Sam Oosterhoff countered that major dollars have been committed to healthcare and Niagara will soon benefit from the investment.
So what we've been really focused on as a government since seeing also this report come forward, which is obviously concerning to see those types of numbers, is in fact the reality that this is the result of 15 years of Liberal negligence of our healthcare system. And so we've committed to investing significant funds, $383 million increase this year alone in hospital infrastructure. Here in the Niagara region, we've committed to the South Niagara Hospital, getting that built, as well as a new West Lincoln Memorial Hospital, expanding the Hotel du Shaver site with 60 new rehabilitation beds. But we recognize that it's a multi-pronged approach and there's more we need to do, which is why we're investing $3.8 billion into mental health over the coming years. We're creating 30,000 long-term care beds across the province. And these are some of the approaches that we're taking to make sure that we're ending hallway healthcare and getting people the care they deserve.
Much of your colleagues, much of their discussion was about long-term beds. What we just heard from you was a lot about the hospitals. Could I get you to comment on your vision for long-term beds here in Niagara?
Absolutely. So as you may know, the Liberal government over the previous 10 years only built 611 beds across the province. Here in Niagara, we have 300 beds, brand new beds that are underway. So half of the amount that the Liberals committed to, we're already building that just here in the Niagara region, but it's long overdue because, as we've heard, this ends up back, if we don't have those beds available, we see the hospitals backing up. We see people who are in hospital beds when frankly they should be being taken care of in long-term care beds, and we've committed to building significant amount of new beds. We had the Minister of Long-Term Care in last year announcing these beds, 1,000 just in our local area between Hamilton, Niagara, Haldimand, and Brant.
In Niagara, you're watching The Source.